Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. As you can probably see from the screen right now, things have gone well. 17 games played, 11 wins, 3 draws, 3 defeats. We are currently sat 2 points behind West Ham United, who are top of the table. We are in second. I'm actually mystified. I have no idea how this is going so well. I don't think I've ever played a Football Manager career that's gone as well as this in the first, 5 months of the season. What makes it even more surprising, when you left me last time, we had just lost to Bournemouth. But after that defeat to Bournemouth, we went up north, up to Merseyside to play against Everton, where we defeated them 1-0. Then we headed back down south to London, where we beat Crystal Palace 3-2 with a hat-trick for Manolo Gabbiadini. That's his second of the season. And then we invited the Welsh team of the Premier League into our home, where we then defeated them 4-0, and Mario Lemina scored, who's a player who in real life doesn't score goals apparently. So let's relish in that one. Today we have what I'm assuming is the biggest game so far of the season. I was saying earlier, like the Manchester United one, where Man United were top and we went top because of it. This one, I believe, is actually the biggest game of the season. And it's probably also West Ham's biggest game. We're still early. We're a third of the way through the season, aren't we? Ish. Maybe, no, we're over a third of the way. So, a win here will put us top. It will give us better goal difference. And we will actually be top going into Christmas. Words, Stuart, use them. You're good at them. The starting lineup we're going to go for against West Ham is essentially the same one that put 4 past Swansea, with one difference. In goal, we've got Fraser Forster. The back four, Cedric, Virgil van Dijk, Wesley Holt, and Jake Vokins needs to come into the side because Ryan Bertrand's suspended. Midfield, Mario Lemina, James Ward-Prowse and Oriol Romeu. Ward-Prowse he's dropped back into the deep line playmaker role from the advanced playmaker role. He's doing a good job there, so I can't fault him. He's staying there for now. Advanced playmaker, Sofiane Boufal. He's playing because he's moaning that he's not getting games, and he's doing alright, so he's carrying on. Strikers of Shane Long, Manolo Gabbiadini. Shane Long ripped Swansea apart, so Shane Long has earned his starting place, retains his starting place as well. Subs bench does include a few of the kids, Marcus Barnes, Josh Sims on there as well, who Sims has played 4 games, but I'm assuming most of them are going to be in the EFL trophy. Sorry, Checker Trade Trophy. That's what it's called. Nathan Redmond as well, Jack Stevens. So the kids are still there, and Jake Vokins is playing. Key battles. One of the best defences in the league, Southampton, goes up against one of the most potent attacking teams in West Ham, in what promises to be a battle of the irresistible force against the immovable object. Passionate. We're at home. We're at home. Keep our run going. They listen keenly. It's better than being angry. So I guess West Ham are up there purely because of the goals. And it must just be Hernandez, right? Noble whips it in. Comes back out to Noble again. Noble crosses it, and Artovich with a header, and Fraser Forster with a save. So real life, West Ham are actually doing horrendously bad. Vokins with the throw on. Romeu. Back to Vokins. Vokins, he's going to be my weak link, isn't he? I should have played someone like Target. I really should have. Hernandez is through 1-on-1 with the keeper and he's put it in. And I've dropped down a third because of it. Hold on, how was that fair? Lanzini plays the through ball into Hernandez. Chicharito, who... Forster probably should have made himself a bit bigger there. Maybe closed him down a bit more, but they're top scoring team in the league for a reason. Vokins with a throw on. Every highlight seems to start with Vokins, and it worries me. Boufal, Gabbiadini, he's got a bit of space to run into. He's gone for a long shot, and Joe Hart with a save. Free kick, Ward-Prowse. It's Lemina. Lemina's got 2 and 2. It's an equaliser for Lemina. That has put the cat amongst the pigeons, as they say. Arsenal are still second, but we're now joint on points again. Ward-Prowse's free kick. Gabbiadini with a flick on. Lemina at the back post, unmarked. Makes it 1-1. Ward-Prowse. It's going to go to Vokins, isn't it? It's Vokins. Romeu, Boufal, Gabbiadini, Shane Long. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. How did he miss? How did he not score that? Half time, 1-1. Assertively, we can come out with a win. Not so sure about that. Vokins needs to come off. But I don't have a... Damn it! I probably should have planned my subs bench. Yoshida, you can play left back. I'm pretty sure you've done it in real life. Or was that right back he played? He might have played right back. Well, he's playing left back today. 65-ish minutes on the clock. Still 1-1. No more highlights. Shane Long's probably... He's probably done for today. So you can come off, buddy, and... It's your time to shine, son. It's your time to shine, Marcus. Cresswell. Podence. Who's Podence? Lanzini. Virgil with a header. Romeo. Ward-Prowse. Wesley. Maya Yoshida gets it. Romeo. Gabbiadini. Shane Long's in front of him. Lanzini. No, it was Noble. Went straight through him. Antonio now. I do like a bit of Michael Antonio. Gabbiadini. Gabbiadini's been fouled by Mark Noble. It looked like it was from behind. So is this a red card for Mark Noble? I wouldn't be surprised. It is Mark Noble. He's only warned. Okay. Lanzini. 75 minutes. Podence. Cresswell. He's got a load of space. Hernandez. Unmarked. Unmarked. We've dropped down to 5th. We could have been top. We've dropped down to 5th. Podence plays the ball out wide. Cresswell's got way too much space. First time cross. And an unmarked Hernandez. Forster gets a hand to it as well. He just didn't want to save it. 2 minutes left. There's not a lot I can do. I don't want to go overload because that's just immediately like they score a goal. I don't think anything's going to come of this. Yoshida's got a booking. Good lad. Hold on. Cedric. It's head tennis. Noble. Lamina, good tackle. Gabbiadini, can he do anything? Yoshida. Gabbiadini's going forward. Boufal plays the ball through and the ball got deflected. West Ham are going to get it clear. Now this is a counter-attack and it's probably going to end 3-1. Hernandez, it is. It's 3-1. It's a hat-trick for Hernandez. Screw you all the way to hell. Podence runs with the ball. Lovely through ball. What was Wesley doing? This was just one of those games I was never going to win. Zabaleta, Noble. Zabaleta again, Noble again. This actually might be a proper highlight. Lamina plays it to Hernandez. He just passed it straight to him. Kayute, Lamina again, gets the ball back. Giles Barnes. Boufal's in front of him. Ward-Prowse. Boufal doesn't get it. And the counter-attack is on. No, it isn't. It's pinging about again. Lanzini. Okay, that's full time. That kind of was a highlight at the end, but not really. Aggressively, wasn't good enough. Not happy with the result. Shut up, Marcus Barnes. You were crap as well. West Ham profit from wasteful Southampton. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at myself. I'm annoyed at the game. I'm annoyed at Javier Hernandez. Maybe we can climb our way back up the table on Monday, Boxing Day, against Newcastle in the cold, cold, wet north. It's sleet. It's going to be sleet. Really? Stuffed with Christmas dinner. We've made it up north to St James's Park. Hopefully Bertrand is able to play. Yes, he is. I think that was probably the key for us losing to West Ham. A bit of an issue with Cedric. So Cedric is wanted by Bayern. Cedric came and spoke to me about leaving to play for Bayern. I told him no. He had a strop. He's clearly my best right back by quite a distance, so he's going to have to play even though he's a bit stroppy. Starting lineup is sorted for Newcastle versus Southampton. In goal, former Newcastle goalkeeper Fraser Forster. Defence of Cedric, Van Dijk, Wesley Hood, and Ryan No, screw this. Screw it. Big Wes. In defence, Cedric, Virgil van Dijk, Big Wes, and Ryan Bertrand. That's much easier to say. Midfield, Lamina, Ward-Prowse, and Romu. Dusan Tadic gets a start behind the strikers. Up front, we've got Nathan Redmond and Manolo Gabbiadini. Subs bench has got Ben Rothorn is on it today. He's played 9 games, but I think most of them, again, like some of the other players, check a trade trophy. He's played a lot of them. But he's back on the bench. I think we'll get him a game today. Also, his determination's gone up to 4, and he's finished his tutoring now with Tadic. Being one of the newly promoted sides on the game, and in real life, obviously, Newcastle's team is not that great. I mean, is Dwight Gale really their best striker? He's not the worst, but is he really their best striker? I'm not too worried about this. Calmly, go out there and impress. Ward-Prowse was happy with it. Cedric with a throw on. Ward-Prowse picked it up. Big Wes. Why is Big Wes up there? Lamina gets tackled by his own player. Ward-Prowse. Big Wes again. Lamina. Ward-Prowse. These three are combining lovely. Tadic. Gabbiadini. Redmond. He's hit the post and the... Who cleared it? I don't know who cleared it, but I think it's our throw on. Manquillo. Ritchie. Ward-Prowse has just gone through Matt Ritchie and he's getting booked. This is worrying. This is a good position. It's basically a corner. Ritchie with the quick one and Dwight Gale. Dwight Gale has scored. I shouldn't have slagged him off, should I? Ritchie with a free kick. Dwight Gale just nips into the front post. Keeper didn't even bother trying. Matt Ritchie's been injured. That's good. That's one of their creative forces gone. Bertrand with a throw on halfway. Tadic. Back to Bertrand. There's a lot of bunching in the middle. There's no real options to switch it, so Bertrand goes it alone down the wing. Tadic, Ward-Prowse. Bertrand again. Bertrand he's kind of stuck. He's got 3 Newcastle players on him. Of course he was going to get tackled. Manquillo. John Joe Shelvey. It's quite bad that John Joe Shelvey's a professional footballer in the Premier League. That's the worrying part. Romeu with a tackle. Lamina. This highlight is going nowhere so far. Oh, Redmond. Redmond's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He has to score. He does score. It's 1-1. Thank you, Nathan Redmond. Lovely ball over the top. Redmond uses his pace. He looked like he nearly fell over. Terrible goalkeeping by Carl Darlow. It's 1-1. Can we get another? A 3-pointer. Like, 3 points would be lovely here. Romeu. He's got Big Wes behind him. Ward-Prowse in front. Tadic now. Lamina, 1-touch pass to Gabbiadini, plays the through ball to Redmond. Redmond again. What was that? That looked like it was really, really far over the bar. Might just be the camera angle. It's half-time. It's 1-1. It's not the worst. We are away. It is Newcastle. It's probably an intimidating stadium to go to. Who lost focus? Ward-Prowse. James. Assertively. You need to play it calm and avoid getting... No, don't do that. No, you have the ability to make the road... Fine. Screw you then. Bournemouth are up to second. West Ham are at 4 points clear at the top of the table. At the halfway point. Oh, second injury for Newcastle. Henri Saivet, or whatever his name is, has gone off. I don't really know what to do here. Like, nothing's happening. There's no chances. Nothing. Let's bring Shane Long on. Let's bring... Rowthorne on. Let's put Lamina in the deep line playmaker. Boufal for Tadic. Tadic is playing alright, but let's give Boufal a run out. That's actually the end of the game. That's the end of the game. Atsu with the corner. Shane Long gets it clear. Full time at St James's Park. A 1-1 draw on Boxing Day. If I went to this game, I would be massively, massively disappointed. That's a long old drive to get nothing out of it. That was not good enough. We should have won. Everyone was fired up. 17 shots, 4 on target, 61% possession. Why were there only 4 on target? The next game we have is Huddersfield. I have no plans on showing you Huddersfield, but what I'm going to do is this episode is actually going to run to the 1st of January because I want to know if we get any transfer budget, those words, because right now we have nothing. We have absolutely zero budget. However, we got 43 million in the bank. Some of that should come our way, right? Just some of it, just a little bit. So in a second, I will show you the end of the Huddersfield game, and we'll hopefully see the start of the transfer window and a nice, huge, massive transfer budget. That's not good. Lamina misses half of January. So does Boufal. How did Gabon qualify for the African Cup of Nations? We still haven't got to January yet, or even the Huddersfield game. Mario Lamina, African 11 of the year. So he's in good company there, I guess. 1-0 up after 5 minutes. Dusan Tadic plays passes, shoots, whatever. Keeper kind of saves it, hits it onto the post, then kicks the ball in. Absolute calamity. 14 minutes played. Redmond jumps over the defender, crosses the ball in low, and that man again, Manolo Gabbiadini, makes it 2-0 to Southampton. 77 minutes played, and it is 3-0. Manolo Gabbiadini with apparently an absolute scorcher. I mean, the keeper was already diving before the ball got to him. Doesn't matter, it's 3-0 Southampton. And there you have it, 3-0 victory over Huddersfield. 2 goals for Gabbiadini, an own goal for Jonas Lossell, who is the goalkeeper. We are back up to 3rd. Show me my transfer budget. Napoli are getting paid money because he's scoring goals. Not what I care about. Gabbiadini's 2nd place player of the month. Aguero got 10. 10 goals in 7 games. Gabbiadini also 2nd place goal of the month. This wasn't the news I was expecting at 6 o'clock on the 1st of January. If I'm perfectly honest, I'd still be asleep in the real world. 3 teams, Chelsea, Manchester United and Real Madrid, all coming in for Van Dijk. What do I do? I want 40 million up front. The rest of it, let's just see if you stick with it. I'm going to keep pushing them. I'm going to have to accept it. No, screw it. I'm rejecting it. I'm going to reject all of them. Let's just annoy Van Dijk. That was the silliest thing I've ever done. So the transfer window is open, and we have no transfer budget. And I can't even ask for a transfer budget. Literally, the entire budget I get is 5.6 million. And that wipes out my wage budget. That sucks. I might need to sell some players. Well, I think on that, we are going to end it here. I mean, there's a lot of people interested. Cedric, Bayern Munich. Obviously, Van Dijk, he's unhappy. Everyone wants him. Bertrand's wanted by Liverpool. Ward-Prowse is wanted by Liverpool. Romu's wanted by Marseille. There's a lot of people wanted. Even Maya Yoshida's wanted. Even Jeremy Pied's wanted. You can get transfer listed, mate. You can go. So, with that rather disappointing transfer budget, or lack of transfer budget news, we're going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2017. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time, where we'll be playing Tottenham and West Brom. I forgot to mention that.